Hey my friend, in today's guitar lesson you will learn how to play like this. Hello there my friend, my name is Eric Assason and today you will learn how to play the jazz blues. You will learn how to play your first jazz blues tune. There you will learn the jazz blues chords. Then after that you will also learn the different scales you can use when you improvise over a jazz blues. I will also later share my favorite jazz blues licks. And then after that you will get 3 different jazz blues solo tunes. So be sure to see the whole video here, so you really get a deeper understanding of it all. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe here on my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of my future guitar lessons here. I am releasing videos here all the time. Alright, so what is a jazz blues actually? So when we play a jazz blues, we usually have a main melody. So here comes an easy jazz melody that I've written for you. Let's call this one Eric's Blues. By the way, wait, you don't need your guitar today for this guitar lesson here. Just save this video and learn this later. Now, let's listen to Eric's Blues. Hey, by the way, in the end of this guitar lesson today, I will teach you some of my favorite jazz blues licks. So be sure to stick to the end of this video, and I promise you, you will love these licks. Alright, so now to the jazz blues chords. Here they are. Hey, by the way, do you know anyone else that also wants to learn how to play the jazz blues? I just know that I would forever be grateful if I came across a video like this when I started to play the jazz blues. Any one of your friends that you think also would like to learn the jazz blues, just copy the link here below this video and then send them this video. They will thank you later. I promise you. Okay my friend, a jazz blues is basically just a 12-bar blues with a little more chords. Let's quick analyze them together. Also, by the way, there are many different variations of the chords for a jazz blues. These ones that I'm teaching you today are the most common ones. And trust me, I've been playing a lot of jazz blueses. Alright my friend, let's analyze these chords now. So you basically need to have a fundamental understanding of a normal blues first. Let me just go through it real quick. So we have 3 different dominant chords basically. So B flat 13 is the first one, the 1 chord. Then we have the 4th chord, E flat 9 in this case. All these chords are dominant chords, right? And then we have the 5 chord, F9 in this case, right? Right, so that is what the blues are built of, okay? And you can see the chords here in the corner here, right? So let me just go through these ones in the jazz blues first. So 12 bars, right? And the first one is B flat 7, but I play B flat 13 because it sounds better. Then on the next bar we go to the 4th chord, E flat 7, but E flat 9 I play here, right? And then B flat. And then we do a 2-5-1 to E flat with F minor 9, then B flat 13 to E flat 9. Right, so 2-5-1. 2-5-1 in the key of E flat now, because that's the chord we're targeting. Right. The next chord is E diminished. And this one just sounds really good and leads us back really good back to our first chord, B flat 13. Then we go to the 6 of the scale, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is G7, but I play this one instead. G7 alternate. It's like a sharp 9 here. That's the dominant to C minor 7 here. And then C is the 2 back to 1, right? B flat, C. So we do a 2, 5, 1 back here to our first chord. 2, 5, 1. So C minor 7, F9 to B flat. And then we do a turnaround. This one in the end, right? We all have heard this one. So that's just basically the same chords as we just used there. Right. So there you got the blues. So we basically have just added this 2, 5, 1 here to E flat 9, right? And then the E diminished is also new, if you're used to play a normal blues, you know. And then we go here, G7 alter, C minor. Right. So that's basically it. And you don't need to think so much of the chords in the beginning when you start by just using the scales that I will show you very soon. Alright my friend, here comes 3 different scales that you can use when you improvise over the jazz blues. Also, while you listen to these ones, which scale is your favorite? Scale number 1, the minor pentatonic scale. Yes! Alright, I think we all have played this one before. Let's hear an example of using this one over the jazz blues. Hey, by the way, don't learn all scales today. Start with one of them and choose one. And after that, move on to the next one, when you feel ready. Alright my friend, the next scale. Scale number 2, the blues scale. Yes! Okay, let's hear an example of how it sounds when we improvise with this one. Hey, by the way, wait, on my Patreon you will actually get an instant access to all the tabs from this lesson today. You will also get an instant access to all the tabs from all my previous YouTube guitar lessons there. There you will get access to guitar tabs as PDFs and guitar profiles. The tabs as guitar profiles you can use in the program Guitar Pro. There you can slow the licks down and so on. And yeah, for only $3 you will get an instant access to everything on my Patreon. Wait, did I just say $3? Yes, I did. My Patreon is super cheap. I think everyone should afford and be able to play the guitar and learn more. That's why I made it so cheap for you. With those $3, you will actually get an instant access to exactly everything on my Patreon, such as my tabs, guitar lessons, my masterclasses, exclusive giveaways. You will also get an instant access to me, and you will also access my exclusive community there and all my chats, where you can meet other guitar students just like yourself. You will also get access to more than thousands of licks, more than 100 different solo etudes over different songs, and yeah, basically everything you need. And this only costs you $3. You should check it out if you want to learn more. I will put the link to my Patreon down here in the description under this video. Alright my friend, enough with the talking. Here comes scale number 3 that you can use over the jazz blues, the major pentatonic scale.
Yes!
Okay, my friend, awesome. Now let's have a listen to how this scale sound when we improvise over the jazz blues. There you got all the scales that you can use when you improvise over the jazz blues. Alright, let's have a listen of how it sounds when we combine all the different scales here. Alright, now we have covered a lot here. Now, let's check out 3 of my favorite jazz blues licks. Here comes jazz blues lick number 1. Alright, let's hear it slowly now and learn it.
Yes!
Okay, here comes jazz blues lick number 2. By the way, wait, don't learn all of them directly. Just start with your favorite one and then learn the next one when you are ready. Alright, let's learn this one. Awesome, let's do jazz blues lick number 3. Whoa, this is easily one of my favorite licks. Let's learn it.
Yes!
Sick! Which one of these licks were your favorite? Let me know in the comments below this video. Hey, by the way, all the tabs are available on my Patreon, and it only costs you $3. I will put the link to my Patreon under this video in the description. Alright, there is a lot to cover here when it comes to the jazz blues. I realized this now when I did this guitar lesson for you. So, let's save the rest for a future guitar lesson. But before that, be sure to learn any of these 3 different jazz blues solo examples. And yeah, you don't really need to understand them 100% when you first learn them. And yeah, I recommend just starting with one of them. And then you can come back here or download the tabs on my Patreon and learn the next one. So basically, learn how to play the solo first. And then after that you can analyze it. And that is much more fun. At least for me when learning new stuff. You know, it's just music. Okay, so just so you know, the numbers that I put above each note here in the tabs, you know, that you can see here, that is the relationship the note has over the chord it's being played over. So when it is a 1, it's the root, for example. And when it is a 3, it's the 3rd, either minor or major 3rd. And when it is a 5, it's the 5th, and so on. It's like the scale degree for the chord it's being played over. I hope you understand what I mean. And that is how you analyze the solo, once you have learned it. Jazz blues solo number 1. What do you thought about that one? Check this one now. Jazz blues solo number 2. This is probably one of my favorite ones. Now, jazz blues solo number 3. Which one of these solos is your favorite? Let me know in the comments under this video. Alright my friend, I hope you didn't get overwhelmed there with all this information. Now just a last thing here. I really recommend you to download this app, iReal Pro. There you get access to backing tracks for all different jazz standards, like 1400 I think. What? And also the backing tracks for jazz blueses, in all different keys even, and in all different tempos as well. You can change that in the app. I really recommend you to download it. That's the easiest and most fun way to practice. And no, this video is not sponsored by them. I just really recommend you to download it and try it out. Alright my friend, have fun now and good luck. And yeah, if you want to learn more, join my Patreon. See you soon again in our next guitar lesson here on my YouTube channel. Bye bye!